17th or 17th of February, right?
18th.
Is it the 18th?
Yeah, honey.
Yeah, and I got the book open to the 18th. What's wrong with me?
No, I don't know.
I don't know neither. Your ancestors help you. May the Almighty bless you with the blessings of the heavens above, blessings of the earth beneath, and blessings of the beast and womb. May the blessings of your ancestors be greater than the blessings of the eternal mountains, reaching to the utmost bounds of the everlasting hills. Their blessings will fall on the head of Joseph, who is a prince among his brothers.
All right.
Benjamin is a wolf that devours his enemies in the morning, and in the evening he divides the plunder. There are the 12 tribes of Israel, and these are the blessings with which Jacob blessed his 12 sons. Each received a blessings that were appropriate to him. Then Jacob told them, "Soon I will die. Bury me with my father and grandfather in the caves in Ephron's field. This is the cave in the field of Machpelah near Mamre in Canaan, which Abraham brought from Ephron to heights for the permanent burial place. There Adam and his wife Sarah were buried. There Isaac and his wife Rebecca are buried. And there I buried Leah. It is the cave that my grandfather Abraham brought from the Hittites. Then when Jacob had finished his charge to his son, he laid back in the bed, breathed his last breath, and died." Matthew 16:1-12. One day the Pharisees and Sadducees came to test Jesus' claims by asking him to show them a miraculous sign from heaven. He replied, "You know the saying, red skies at night means fair weather tomorrow. Red skies in the morning means full weather all day. You are good at reading the weather signs in the sky, but you can't read the obvious signs of the times. Only an evil, faithless generation would ask for a miraculous sign, but the only sign I will give them is the sign of the prophecy
Of end.
Jonah."
Yep.
When Jesus left them and went away, later after they crossed to the other side of the lake, the disciples discovered they had forgotten to bring any food. "Watch out," Jesus warned them. "Beware of the yeast of the Pharisees and Sadducees."
In other words, all he had to do was say, "Jesus, we need help."
Exactly. They decided he was saying this because they hadn't brought any bread. Jesus knew what they were thinking, so he said, "You have so little faith. Why are you worried about having no food? Won't you ever understand? Don't you remember the 5,000 I led with 5 loaves and baskets of food that were left over? Don't you remember the 4,000 I fed with 7 loaves with baskets of food left over? How could you ever think I was thinking about food? So again, I say, beware of the yeast of the Pharisees and the Sadducees.
That's right.
Then at least they understood that he wasn't speaking about yeast or bread, but about the false teachings of the Pharisees and the Sadducees. Psalms 21:1-7. How the king rejoiced in your strength, O Lord. He shouts with joy because of your victory. For you have given him his heart's desire. You have held back nothing that he required. You welcomed him back with success and prosperity. You placed a crown of finest gold on his head. He asked you to preserve his life, and you have granted his request. The day of his life stretched on forever. Your victory brings him great honor, and you have clothed him with splendor and majesty. You have empowered him with eternal blessings. You have given him the joy of being in your presence.
I can't see the name.
You have empowered him with eternal blessings. You have given him the joy of being in his presence. For the king trusts in the Lord. The fulfilling love of the Most High will keep him from stumbling. Proverbs 10:3-4. The Lord will not let the godly struggle to death, but he refuses to satisfy the cravings of the wicked. Lazy people are soon poor. Hard workers get rich. You're not trying your what? You're not trying your what? You're doing like Nike.